Welcome back, everybody, to more Slay the Spire 2. I was making the thumbnail for the first episode and was feeling very embarrassed because making thumbnails is cringe. So I decided I'm just going to record another episode and see if I even want to do more than one, and we'll go from there. So the first run was a tremendous success. We're going to dive right back in. I'm still sick because it's a mere hour later. We're going to do a silent run. A huntress from outside the spire, ready to stab and poison anything in her way. Ring of the Snake is the starting relic, and you start with 2 additional cards at the start of combat, which is good news for me. So let's hop in and see what the spire has in store. And we did unlock Niao, so we get this at the start of every run, which I don't remember these having icons before. Interesting. We can take the Nutritious Oyster, raise our max HP by 11, Arcane Scroll, obtain a random rare card, or receive Greed and 333 gold, which is an unplayable Eternal card. Not interested in that, personally. We're going to fight the Ceremonial Beast at the end. Let's take the rare card. I feel like rare cards are fun. They can be fun build-arounds. Starting deck is 5 strikes, 5 defends. We have the Neutralize, which is a 0 mana, deal 3, apply 1 weak, which makes them the enemies deal less damage. And a Survivor, which is gain 8 block and discard a card. Let's take the rare card, Shadow Step. Discard your hand. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. Costs 1, but upgrade makes it cost 0. Interesting card. Maybe there's a type of build around discards, or maybe we play this like as the last card in our turn or something like that. But we'll see. We're back in the Overgrowth. And there's some icon here. I'm not sure what that is about. Let's take a look at our path. Still can only ever fight 2 elites. I'm interested in perhaps this path that ends at a shop, in case we want to pick up anything before the boss. Let's go this way. I'll sketch it out as well, just for fun. So we'll go here. I'll hit the 2 events, and then we'll decide if we need to go to the fire. Now, the silent is more difficult because it doesn't have the healing relic that the Ironclad does. So I might lose this one. I talked to Pyromide, and he said he lost his silent run. So what can you do? We'll start off with a Naturalize, bring you down to 9. Not going to be able to take 0 damage. Oh, I forgot you get to pick which cards you discard if you just discard 1. Okay. Slightly more helpful. I wonder what I can play. So here's our Shadow Step. Discard your hand. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. So, I mean, yeah, why not, right? So you're going to buff yourself, increase your strength, but now my attacks deal double damage, which is actually still not enough. So I'm going to, unfortunately, discard you. You have to play blocks on this character, I think, right? You have to be smart about what you're doing. This will get us there. All right, 2 damage, not bad. Deal 6 damage, just a 0 mana slice. Cloak and Dagger, this is a classic silent card from Slay the Spire 1. Gain 6 block, add 1 Shiv into your hand. Or draw 3 cards, discard 1. So, I'm interested in this slice. The reason I'm not taking Cloak and Dagger here is because this adds the Shiv into your hand, which means for it to... I want to play around this rare card, which could be my undoing. It could not be. Who knows? I'm going to tunnel vision on it. So I want to grab some attacks that'll be in my draw pile so that they can do double damage. We've got the Shrinker Beetle. And you're going to debuff, which is like 30% less damage if the Shrinker Beetle is alive. So I drew a lot of my attacks there. This isn't bad, though. Perfect. You're only going to hit for 5. I can hit both my strikes and block. I didn't realize that you get tinier. That's fun. And then we'll finish you off as well. Dagger Throw. Deal 9, draw 1, discard 1. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. There's definitely like a card draw archetype that they also are hinting at. I'm going to take this Dagger Throw. Just seems like a good attack. 18 damage when doubled. Hit the event. I snorted. That's 1 on the snort count. Choose 1 of 5 random cards to add to your deck, or lose 5 HP and gain a colorless card reward. Colorless cards are interesting. I wonder, is there a way I can like view the compendium? Yeah. Colorless cards. Oh, there's so many I haven't discovered. Okay. Oh, and there's some locked ones as well. So this could be a means of discovering one, but colorless cards are tricky beasts, and I don't know if I want to lose 5 HP to get one. Let's choose 1 of 5. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block could be good. Sly. What is Sly? If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of turn, play it for free. Okay, that synergizes pretty well. Let's take Sly. Or Untouchable, rather. It has the Sly effect. How ostentatiously scholastic of a labyrinthine mind. A veritable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest. Satisfied, the creature pops off. The creature pops off me when I'm hungry box. Next. Cool. Dense vegetation. Having taken the wrong path for a good while, you find yourself in a thick jungle of ferns, shrubs, and vines, especially vines. Exhaustion sets in, and a dark thought comes to mind. You are lost, unprepared, and the inevitability of death is approaching. What do? Remove a card from your deck and lose 11 HP, or heal 21 but fight some enemies. I assume that this will result in a card reward as well, so I'll do an extra combat. You're dead tired and take a nap, only to be awoken by something wriggling around on top of you. Oh, it's these guys again. I'm familiar with their game. So, I didn't get my Sly card, which is unfortunate. So you got to think a little bit, right? Like, these guys, I can't kill either of them. So is it to my advantage to instead do damage to the guys that are probably going to attack me next turn? That's probably the way to go. I'll defend once and I'll Shadow Step. Or should I? Yeah, I got a lot of attacks. Ooh, and what if I get the Survivor with the Sly card? Then I could gain 8 block and then 9 blocks. So let's Shadow Step. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here, but sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. And they gave me these cool infection cards that I remember from the last run. Okay, I did in fact get that exact combo, which is cool. So I'll play it and discard for 17 block, which protects me here. And then, so now I'm going to do it the other way around, and I'm actually just going to kill you, so I get less of those wriggling cards. The Wriggler. Perfect. So I can... Now I'm going to start hitting the ones that are actually looking out to attack me. I don't need block. You're going to hit for 9... You have 9 HP, rather. So I'll do that. I'll defend just for fun, and then we just got one guy left. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little worried about my health points here. Oh, this is perfect, though. I can discard this, so I avoid that damage. I'm going to take 2. Like the Game of the Year 2021? 2? When did It Takes Two come out? And then, you know what, bro? If I got to go Block City, I'll go Block City. I'm not afraid. Like Eminem. Perfect. All I needed. Actually, I had double damage anyway. I was fine. Oh, another Sly card. Okay, so this is like a whole new thing, huh? If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of turn, play it for free. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. This is I feel like this is a good card actually, now that I'm understanding that Sly is a mechanic here. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times, especially if this is doubled. That's pretty good. I could also build on the discard with this, and the Dagger Spray is just good, also especially doubled. That'd be 16 damage to all enemies. I actually feel like this might be the better play. Because the odds that I am able to discard this while it's also Shadow Stepped, I feel like are low right now. I feel like I'll take this later. Let's go with Dagger Spray. And we've got our first elite. who's sleeping, the bygone effigy. Whenever you play a card, this enemy receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Okay. So I'll weaken you. And I will strike you and strike you. And now you take 7 damage. And then I will Shadow Step and gain 9 block about it. Your journey ends here. And now he's going to buff himself. Perfect. I will play 1 defend first to build up the slow. I will play this. I will play this. I'll play this. Now you're going to like hit me for 1,000,000 damage, right? Yeah, 25. Unfortunate. Let's 8 plus 5 plus 5, 18 block. I'm not crazy about it, but there's nothing else in my draw pile, which means all this would get shuffled back, and I would draw one of these at random. So the odds of me drawing untouchable are pretty low. So let's just block as much as we can right now. Jesus, 10 strength is pretty crazy, though. Ouch, bro. Oh, he's going to hit me for 25 every turn, huh? That's what your whole thing is? Yikes. I might be digging myself a dangerous hole here. Okay, do you want to take a break? Maybe? You want to let up, perhaps? Yikes, dude. Yeah, I may have gotten a little overconfident with my one-run win on the Ironclad. The Silent is a whole different ball game. We got a Shackling Potion. All enemies lose 7 strength this turn. Pretty good. And then Akabeko. Sounds like a word the minions would say. At the start of combat, gain 8 vigor. Your next attack deals additional damage. Okay. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Gain 2 dexterity. And deal 7 damage. Add a shiv to your hand. I think I'm going to take the footwork. Clearly, I need to emphasize block. And then... Man, I got to rest, I think. Unless there's like a card that is unignorably upgradable. What's this? 2 to 3? 6 damage. I mean, Shadow Step for 0 is pretty nice, but I need health right now. I need to play it as safe as I can. Even though I'm probably going to fight the other elite. Because I just can't get enough. Like the Black Eyed Peas. I think. Not sure why I opted to do this exact thing. Why do I already have... Oh, I have Vigor on my cards. Okay. Cool. Slow down. I should have sliced, and I didn't, and that's my fault. What can you do? But at least this has double damage now. So this is just going to kill that little guy. And then I can kill you. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Fish Oil. Gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Cool. Deal 13 damage. Deals 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Deal 8 damage. Deals 4 additional damage for each card discarded during this turn. Anti-synergy. This is interesting, though. It's a 0 cost. So if I double it, that's 26. I wonder how it does the math. I wonder if it's like it does 2 less for each in your hand and then doubles, or it doubles and then does 2 less. I don't know. We'll find out. But any 0 damage or any 0 mana damage card, I should say, is worth taking in my book. Let's fight the elite. Let's do it. It's the bird. It has less HP than it had last time. I wonder if that's because I don't have its child with me. You are going to hit me for 16. I am going to use my fish oil. Hit you for 26 real quick. Discard a strike. Gain 6 block and slash you. Take 1 damage. I'm comfortable with that. You're going to hit me for... Okay, hold on. Everybody just relax for a second, because we can actually get the full precise cut off, which is pretty good. Still take 1 more damage. I'm comfortable. You're only going to gain more and more strength, though. Let's go ahead and dagger throw. Oh, yes. Is that the right play? Yes. 12 block, 8 block, Shadow Step. And then on this next turn, I should be able to draw some good attacks, and we can wrap this up nice and clean. That's all you need, baby. Bread and butter. The Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you play does double damage. It's okay. Haze. Sly. Apply 4 poison to all enemies. Flick Flack. Sly. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Or Sucker Punch. Deal 8 and apply 1 weak. This is really good with what I'm trying to do. If I can apply some poison for free. Alright, give me a good relic in here. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. That's, I mean, nothing to turn my nose up at, that's for sure. Got the Fog Mog. Mogged by Fog. Gain my dexterity. Hit ya. Shadow Step, bro. And then you're gonna... Oh, what is this? Okay. I wonder if you die... Minions abandon combat without their leader. Perfect. So this is 36, which brings you down to 21. Yeah. You're lights out, bro. You never stood a chance. It is 26. Oh, but I wasn't looking to see how it did the math. I should have. Whatever. Explosive Ampoule. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Deal 1 damage. Deals 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. That's interesting. Is it? I don't have much draw. But I assume it, like, counts... I wonder... I guess I'm taking it. I didn't mean to click it. But we're going to learn about it, I suppose. Okay. Let's... What are you doing? You negate 1 debuff. That's fine. Let's do a dagger throw. And we will get rid of you. That's fine. I will hit the strike, the precise cut, and I'll shadow step. So I'm going to draw 5 cards. I got my murder. Deal 28 damage. That's crazy. It's not crazy enough, though, unfortunately. 16 plus 12 is 28, and this deals 28. Let's just get this over with, huh? I like that card. I feel like there's some potential to do some stuff there. Another dagger spray, another haze. I mean, I don't want to fill my deck with these is the problem. But, oh, man, imagine if I had 2 hazes in my hand and then I shadow stepped. Would be pretty nuts. Let's do it. But that's it, I swear. Now here, you heal for 21, which gets me basically to full. 6 poison. What does this do? Makes it cost less. I feel like I gotta do that. If I can play that plus another card, that'll get me through a lot of combats, I think. And of course, I did not draw either of my hazes when I needed to. Let's go ahead and use the shackling potion just so I can mitigate some damage here. And then I will take care of you with my strikes. Give you a precise cut, and then I'll shadow step the rest. 0 mana shadow step could also be pretty good. I should plan to upgrade that eventually. Already deals 26 damage. I mean, it's a free kill. And then I can slice, neutralize. Alright, I've got the beginnings of something here. But it certainly is not a done deal yet. One tough fight, this could easily go belly up. Deal 4 damage to all enemies' prize. Deal 7 to add a shiv. I'm not doing shivs. Deal 12 damage. The next skill you play costs 0. So this could be good in the sense that it would make a haze cost 0, but I'm looking to discard the hazes. I don't think I want another dagger spray, though. And this is a rare card. So the borders are all... like, this is a common. I think this is an uncommon, and then these are rares, the gold borders. So this card is, in theory, like, good, right? I just don't know. I suppose it's good, because if I do draw one of these cards, it's kind of dead weight in my hand. All right, let's take the pounce. And then we go to a shop. Maybe we can get some good stuff. Max HP, max HP. The effects of your cost X cards are increased by 2. Shivs deal additional damage. Deal 13 damage. 2 less. Oh, this is just another precise cut. Kind of anti-synergizes with itself. Honestly, I think I have 343. Which is not enough to buy this and get rid of a card. So I'll buy the strawberry. Is that bad math? No, it wasn't. And then I will get rid of a card. I will get rid of just 1 strike. Just so that we can more reliably draw our better cards. And then in here... And actually the max HP is good because then we heal for more at our rest sites as well. So I'll get us fully healed. Perhaps was not necessary. We'll find out. I've never fought this boss before. The Ceremonial Beast. SS Beast Seal. This enemy intends to use a buff. That's fine. I love that this doesn't exhaust, by the way. That's good stuff. I don't know how you're going to buff yourself. I'm a little scared about it. Oh, and my next attack is going to deal double damage. So it's going to double the double damage of whatever this is. And here's exactly the situation that I foresaw, right? So because this is otherwise a dead turn in my hand, well, let's use the attack potion. Maybe there's something even better in here. I'll take this to gain more block. Okay, so we're going to deal 48. Oh, man. And then we'll haze you, footwork, and then we'll gain some block. Okay, so we lived through this turn, and it's poisoned, which is cool. It's gained some additional strength. It's going to hit us for 20? Don't love that. Let's draw a card. Discard the haze. Perfect. Gain 7 block. Dagger spray and precise cut. And it's stunned. Why is it stunned? How did I stun it? The enemy intends to debuff you. That's fine. Neutralize, slice, shadow step. I got ringing. You can only play 1 card this turn. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to deal 12 and apply... I'm going to deal 20 and apply 12 block. That's pretty good. The music is really excellent. Okay, now this is the nightmare scenario, right? Is that I've got my Sly cards in my hand with no discard, with no shadow step. So let's untouchable and just defend, and I'm just going to power through this one. It's gaining more strength. It's going to debuff now, but this is, I mean, this is a crazy good card. Let's draw and discard our haze for the poison. Murder and precise cut. And we've got pen. Oh, that was pen nib. I should have done that in the other order. That's my bad. Only play 1 card this turn, but we should be okay because we got murder again. It's a one-stop shop, baby. All right, that was a good boss. The Hunt, deal 10 damage. If fatal, gain additional card reward. Exhaust, though, so you can only do this once. If you kill with it, you get an additional card reward, but you do that once. Can only be played if there's no cards in your draw pile. Oh, this is a classic. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. So this wants me to lean into the poison of it all. I don't know that that's my best play, especially because I'm not doing a ton of draw. I'm surprised this is a rare. This doesn't seem that good. The fact that... Oh, wait, it's sorry. I thought this gets taken out of your deck. It doesn't. It's just once per combat. Very good, then. That's extremely good. We're in the hive. We're going to fight the knowledge demon at the end, and we're going to talk to this guy. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. This is Pale, the melting dragon. Pale's Flesh. Gain additional energy at the start of your third turn and every turn after that. Enchant all defense with Goopy. This card gains exhaust when played, permanently increases card's block by 1. So you can infinitely scale your blocks, but they get exhausted when you play them. Doubles block gained from a card, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. I don't know that I like that. So you get double block on one card and then nothing for 2 turns? That doesn't seem very good. I'm interested in this Goopy. This Goopy shit. Right? If these could all be like 10 blocks on my defense, that's pretty good. And they get cycled out, which means, you know, I get to draw more of my good cards. It will mean that I will have to get some more block cards. But I've already got... Oh, no, I don't have that other one. That was from the potion. Let's play it. Goopy. I like these card enchantments. These are new. Enchanting your cards in this way. Okay, so this is... Oh, man. So this is the first time that we have 3 elites in a row that we could hit. Ooh, or... Tell you what, this is a better way to look at this. Because we could just go this way, and this way we get an extra fire. So I like this because at the very least we can fight this guy. So let's say that we're going to go maybe this way. Right? I like this path. Get to here. After this fight, we get a relic, and then we can kind of decide where we want to go. We will have to fight a second one either way. But then after the second one, we should go this way because we'll get a second fire, or we can go to the shop. All right. And then at this point, at this fire, we can decide if we want to do the third one or not. But it depends on how strong we're feeling. Look at these cool guys. Bullbug, Rock, Bullbug, Nectar. Okay. Deal 20 damage. The next skill you play costs 0. Wow, I can't kill either of these guys, huh? I would like to... Just trying to think about how I want to do this. I think my best bet is to... What is this? If Bullbug Rock's attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Well, that seems worth doing. Because I want to get my Goopy on, you know? So I'll take 1 damage. I'm okay with that. So now you're stunned. Can't act on its next turn. Beautiful. The Hunt. Deal 18 damage. If fatal, gain additional reward. I'm going to deal 17. And discard the Haze. And then... Why did you just get a buff? Or what? Oh, you got the poison, of course. That is not going to be enough, though. So instead, I will Goopy that and Shadow Step. And maybe I'll get, like, my Murder card or something. Got some additional strength on you. There's Murder. 38 damage. 12 damage. I mean, you gotta go. Sorry, I'm just thinking for a moment. Please just give me a moment to think. Because the poison applies at the end of the turn, so you'll still hit me before you die, which I don't want. Therefore, my best bet is to Shrimply Murder and then Slice, and I just have to take 11 damage, which is not fun for me, but I can't read is the problem. It says at the start of its turn. Okay, well, some mistakes you have to make in order to learn, and that's how life goes. That's just how it goes. You can't get around it. It's just what happens. All right, dash seems like a good thing to grab. Although, no. That's not the way. And this is not the way. I'm going to want this because my blocks are going to be exhausted. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that was a major error on my part, but it's recoverable. Look at this cool guy, the Amalgamator. Clang, clang. You hear the echoes of metal upon metal on the other side of a wall. As you press your hand against the wall to listen in, the wall opens up, revealing a hulking six-armed figure toiling away. Its face is a swirling vortex of glowing sigils that shift about. One with an ascending spirit has found my workshop. Let's get combining. Remove 2 strikes to add an ultimate strike, or remove 2 defends to add an ultimate defend. It's going to have to be the ultimate strike, and I'm not upset about that. And the reason is that obviously I don't want to combine my defends because they're all goopy, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to do some goopy shit. So this is perfect. I can discard with the Sly. So I'm gonna get hit for 11. So I do want to play both defends. Can I kill? I think not. What's Exoskeleton about? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by Exoskeleton to 9. Oh, I do not care for that. So, yeah, it's just reduced to 9, which I don't like. Hold on. Don't do it wrong. At least I prevent damage. That's fine. Okay, and then you are going to buff yourself, which is perfect. I'm glad that But it's reduced to 9, brother. But you'll die to poison, as I have learned. So, all I really need to worry about is doing this. I'll hit you for 9. I'll hit you for 9, because you're also going to buff yourself. Unless I should just block. Oh, no, I have block. We're fine. And then I'll gain to up my goopy defend. Perfect. Pounce. The next skill you play costs 0. Deal 8 damage to all enemies twice. I mean, that just seems like... unclear on what happened there. I don't really care. It's fine. I'm repositioning myself. I like to sit with my leg underneath me. It's just comfortable that way. At the start of your turn, add 1 shiv to your hand. I mean, it's good for getting the pen nib up, I suppose. And I guess it's not bad to have a power, but I just don't know when I'm going to play that. I don't know when I'm going to play any of these, to be frank. You know? I just don't know. I just don't know about this one. I'm really particular about adding bloat to my deck. I like to try to keep it as thin as I can. Whatever. Let's just try it. If it's awful deck bloat, I can remove it later. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. Very cool. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. Of course it is. I'll reach deeper. You push past a layer of razor-sharp petals. They're coated with a substance that makes your skin tingle. This seems to numb the pain. Maybe this is why there are a pile of bones here. I gamble, bro. The Pollinous Core. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards or gain 135 gold. If I'm being honest... No, this is probably the way. It's just a lot of damage, though. With a final lunge, you grab hold of the Pollinous Core. The plant shudders violently, its petals go dull, and the tingling stops. The golden network... No, I almost said network the first time. The golden nectar becomes worthless muck. You killed it. Ooh. Okay. Big fan of Spiny Toad here. Big fan of him. what do we want to do here? Methinks we want to footwork, pounce, precise cut, shadow step. And you are going to buff yourself in a way of... What is this? What is this? Oh, thorns. When hit by an attack, deal 5 damage back. Bars, first of all. First and foremost, bars. Gain 10 block and apply the poison. Start there. I will defend next. I will dagger throw. And then it doesn't matter. And I will block your damage. Now, are you going to have thorns for the whole fight? Because that's going to be a problem for me. Murder. Shoot. oh, you don't have them anymore. Okay. Get weakened, son. Get sliced. Get ultimate striked. And murdered. And that just is what it is. Damn. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have reached so far in for the Polonus core. That was probably stupid. Oh, brother. What an awful, awful hand. But not really. I can use the hunt. And I get my extra card reward. Hopefully this will help. Gain 8 block, draw 2 cards. I mean, that's hard to pass up. That seems pretty good. Deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison, another Sly card, or an innate. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards. 0 mana, deal 15, starts in your hand. Can't ask for much more than that. Do I want to fight this elite, bro? I'm a gambler. I hate these things, dude. I hate them. Footwork and then pounce on you. I don't think I can kill you is the problem. Can't. But I will gain 9 block. I'm definitely going to lose this run. That's just how it's going to go. Silent is definitely a more difficult character. I would love to apply the haze. You're going to hit me for 26 damage, so I will block 1 more. And then I will throw a strike just on you, just to start chipping away. Just with no heals, man. No heals is really... It changes the game. Gain 10 block. Draw 2. You're dead. Okay. No, remembering that poison goes off at the start of their turn is really key to this whole operation. Sorry, I got lost in my own thoughts for just a mere moment there. I was thinking about how I'm gonna do the thumbnail. I'm stressing, dude. I'm not a YouTube guy. Let us... I'm kind of just winging it right now. Discard you. You're dead, and then I just need to get rid of you. Seems like it should be straightforward, because you're going to take 9. Perfect. Pop, pop, pop. Clarity Extract. Draw 1 card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw 1 additional card. Love that. I don't love any of these. I don't think I need another dash, and I don't think I need a deadly poison. I'm going to skip. All right. Here goes. And then you know what? Real quick, I'm going to grab a screenshot of here. That's right. You have to watch me plan my thumbnail. Because I'm not editing this. All right, perfect. Get rid of that. First time infested prison attacker gains an energy. Right. So I'm going to hit you for 46, which is crazy. That was a pen nib plus vigor. Weaken you. Backflip. Yeah, dude, it just takes up space. I shouldn't have taken that card. Well, I'll just play it. I'll just play it. Each turn, the first time it takes damage. So I can shiv. Well, actually, I feel like the better thing to do is to discard the shiv. Slice. Murder. Actually, let's mitigate damage here. Shadow step it up, and then hopefully on this next turn with the shadow step, I'll get some good attacks. No, stupid. You get nothing. You lose. Dexterity. Not enough. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, I at least can gain block and discard the haze to apply some poison. I can shiv you. I can shiv you. Pen nib is now ready. I'll deal 28. I'll backflip. Hopefully draw another discard. Did not. I'm going to save that. You're going to buff yourself. How so? With some 4 strength and 20 armor. Get weakened. Get shivved. Gonna need a dagger throw. Yeah, I like that. We'll dash and we'll slice. And we will defend with our goop. I'm hanging on for dear life here, man. Never mind. 45 damage, and then get hunted. All right, give me something good in my additional card reward here. First of all, fairy in a bottle. When you would die, instead this potion is discarded and you heal to 30%. That couldn't ask for more. At the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Beautiful. Whenever an attack applies... Nope. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. This is a good card. Or is this better? No, this is better. Well, I'm not playing that many attacks, bro. How am I 42 minutes into this run and I'm like not even... I'm halfway through Act 2. Yeah, I actually don't think this is the way. Even though I love this card. It's just not... It's not what I'm doing right now. So I'll take Noxious Fumes. And then I'll take another Footwork, bro. I need all the dexterity I can get. And then give me another good relic in here, please. I have to heal. I just have to. I would love to upgrade my cards, but especially because I'm guaranteed fighting an elite. I'm familiar with the Entomancer. I am familiar with his game. And he's going to hit me for 21. 21? So let's start with the... Wait. What's your thing? Whenever this... Oh, you get a dazed in the draw pile. Right. Oh, you know what I could do? I could get a pen nib off. Hit you for 22. This is probably not the right way to go. Gain 8 block, gain 8 block, gain 6 block. Or I could gain 10 block and deal 10. Let's, it's just, what if I got Shadow Step? Actually, I have no discard cards. Let's just defend it up. I have no discard cards, which means, what if I draw... Never lucky, bro. Absolutely never lucky. I have 14 block already, so block is not one of my main concerns. Let's pounce. And then untouchable. And then precise cut. And just grit our teeth, bro. Just grit our teeth, and we'll get through it. I guess I'll do this. I don't really want to, but... and then I do not want to discard that, actually, because if this stays in my hand, it gets vanished from my deck. If I discard it, it goes back in my draw pile, which is not optimal. He's going to gain some strength. And now you're going to add 2 dazed whenever I do that? Yikes, brother. Yikes. Little late for the noxious fumes. I, like, don't even want to hit you. You're just going to fill my deck with dazes. But I have to do it. Oh, and they go in my draw pile. They don't go in my discard. Jinkies, Scoobert. I'm going to weaken you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to deal 32 damage, and then I'm going to discard the haze. It's all I can do, bro. Oh my... Okay, at least we got the pen nib. Or whatever did that. Or a Calcum. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 blocks. Functionally useless. Add 4 ships to your hand, reduce this card's cost by 1. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. That is good. I really shouldn't. Let's at least heal, and then we can do some thinking. 41 HP. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Look at this. It's like the human centipede. The decimillipede. I think this was a bad idea. Backstab for 4. Oh, wait. This guy looks easy AF. Hold on. Let's not be stupid. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. I'm familiar with this concept. Let's get rid of you because you are going to debuff me, and I do not want that. Then I would like to dagger throw on you and discard the haze. I like that. Then I'll weaken you so you hit me for less. I'm going to get hit for 12. I'll hit you for 6. Gain 8 block, draw 2 cards. I can take no damage here. The question is that what I want to do? I can get you down to 15. I'm seeing how this is going to go horribly wrong for me. I think I'm going to hit you for 14. I need to get these guys like in close range of one another. That's so bad. Could not be worse, actually, if I'm being completely honest. I have my fairy in a bottle. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed. Get rid of this. Should I just hunt for damage? You're going to revive on the next turn. With 25. I'm going to burn my hunt, especially because I'm not going to take any damage. I'm just going to I need to whittle these guys down. Okay, and I'll have 5 block on the next turn, so that's fine. I'm weak. But what's wrong with that? $15 block or 19 block. Just doing what I can. These guys are going to die around the same time, which is good news. I think I can do this. Okay. Yes. Yes. Get damaged. Get shadow stepped. And then the haze is going to apply, and I'll get some additional block. You die, you die. I can't believe I pulled this off. The ultimate gamble. Whoo! Bronze scales. Start each combat with 3 thorns. Thorns is not really... This is ridiculous, right? You don't need 2 of these. I would like to draw it more. I have 30 cards in my deck, is the thing. So if I could reliably play this, it would actually be really good. I will take it. I don't know if that's correct. I don't really care. The Spirit Grafter. Above, a cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. It stops wriggling, the cocoon ignites. What is going on? In a flash of light and flame, a Spirit Grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being and to become complete. Yes. I will absolutely heal 25 and take a free card. Absolutely. And then I'm going to heal more. I need to be as well equipped as possible. I would love to upgrade my cards. I really would, but it's just not in the cards. Did I make that joke this episode or last? I don't know. Okay. The Knowledge Demon intends to apply a debuff to me. I'm not entirely concerned. Let's get our backstab off first. Neutralize you. Ultimate Strike. I don't know what this debuff is going to be, so I'm just throwing some attacks at it. I got my Orichalcum. Oh, you choose your debuff. Draw 1 fewer card each turn, or at the end of your turn take 6 damage. I'll do this instead. Does this last? You're going to hit me for 17. That's fine. I'll Metamorphosis. I don't know what those cards were, but I'm excited to see them as they come up. 8 times 3. Assassinate. Innate. Deal 10 damage. Apply 1 vulnerable. Exhaust. Can only be played if no cards are in your draw pile. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm with it. Let's footwork. Let's untouchable. I'll dash. Get some extra armor. That's fine. What a cool looking monster, by the way. The art direction in this game in general is actually a big step up, I have realized. You're going to heal yourself? Don't love that for me. Let's... Fuck, man. Screw it. I'll just play it so it stops getting drawn. I keep forgetting I take 6 damage, and it doesn't go down. It's just, I'm going to take 6 damage for the whole fight. Okay, here's the first Shadow Step, which is actually quite nice. Just watching my order here. I can actually play this, but well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Take my 6 damage. It's actually kind of nice with my Orichalcum. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. You can't play more than 3 cards each. I can't take 13 damage at the end of every turn. I just can't. Okay, here's my next Shadow Step. Honestly, I'm not even mad. Gain 9 block. 2, 3. My Untouchable. Why didn't my Untouchable give me... It doesn't play it? That counts as playing it? That's ridiculous. 1. 2. I ran out of energy. Okay, 93. Backflip. I mean dash. I do need some more block. It's gonna heal for 30 again? Dude, they shouldn't allow enemies to heal. That's messed up. Okay. Get pounced. Get hazed. Get precisely cutted. Gain 1 less energy per turn. I have to. Sorry, I just auto clicked it. It's so rare that you get to play that card. So sorry, I should have said something. It's you only get to play it when you have 0 cards in your draw pile, and that's what happened, which is very exciting. So now I win. Okay. Somehow, some way, we make it to Act 3. Dude, these videos are going to be so long. Who's going to click on an 1.5-hour long Slay the Spire video? Shivs now hit all enemies. This is completely different from how Fan of Knives used to be. Shivs now hit all enemies, add 4 shivs to your hand. That's awesome. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Also good. And then Adrenaline. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. I'm going to go with Tools of the Trade, actually. This sounds pretty nice. And we move on. I did it for the glory. This is Nonu Peipe, a Serendipity incarnate. I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab here. Let's find something delightful for you to wear. Blessed Antler. Gain energy at the start of each turn. At the start of each combat, shuffle 3 dazed into your draw pile. Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies or enchant all card rewards with Glam. Whoa, this card has replay once per combat. All card rewards with Glam. That seems extremely good. I mean, it's only going to apply to cards that I get going forward, which, of course, are only going to be diluted in my draw pile, which is why they probably give it to you in Act 3. Gain energy at the start of each turn. I mean, putting 3 more cards in my 32-card deck is not, that doesn't scare me. I think this is the way to go. Having an extra energy every turn is really good. Elites. We can fight 3. I really don't know that I should. I'll tell you what, though. I like what I'm seeing with this path here. Hit all these event spaces, hit a shop, and then I can sort of see where I'm at. But the good news is that I at least hit a fire if I go here, and then I can hit a second one, and then I'm not locked into the third one. So I think that's what we'll at least start with. Look at these guys. The Scroll of Biting. Okay. I did not get any of my discards, which is a bit of a bummer. So I'm just going to do this nice and simple for now. Start there. I didn't even see this. Whenever a Scroll of Biting deals unblocked attack damage, you lose 2 max HP. Are you out of your mind? Okay. So I'm going to gain 10 blocks so that I don't get any unblocked damage. I would love... Yeah, that didn't happen. I wanted my Shadow Step so that I could get my poison off, but that's fine. I'll play a Slice. Give me a slice of that pizza. Yummy, yummy pizza for me. Yeah, see, this is what I'm actually not looking for even a little bit. But it is going to work out for me. Somehow. Somehow I'm not going to lose any max HP here. And the Thorns are actually working too. This is pretty good. I'm not dealing damage as fast as I would like, but that's fine. I'm going to keep upgrading my defense with the Goop. This actually is a good relic. 3 days is not anything. Gain 2 decks. Get a blur up. Okay, so now I am gonna lose 2 max HP, but what can you do? It's dead anyway. I would love to get my my thing that gives me an additional card reward, because then it would have Glam on it. But c'est la vie. Energy potion's awesome. Oh wait, I don't have the Glam thing, brother. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. That's just a good card. Can never turn up some draw. Oh, look, a shop. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. At the start of combat, gain 4 plating. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. I'm not loving any of those. And this shovels them in at the start, right? Is there anything in here I'd want to get rid of? My deck is so big at this point that's like, why does it even matter? I could get rid of another strike, but like, who cares? I'd rather save some money. Deal 8 damage whenever you play a card this turn. Enemy loses 2 HP. Retain. Exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. I just don't think so, man. I could buy another fairy in a bottle. Honestly, that would be pretty good. This would probably guarantee me a win on the boss. Just, the opportunity to die twice. Like Sekiro Shadows. The Trial. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway, horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entrant 818, you are the decider for today's trial. Serve as today's decider. The trial. You sit in a chair of decision-making and the trial begins. Love this guy. A wealthy-looking merchant presents his case. He's accused of murder by one of his rivals. The evidence is thin, and you have a feeling that the man is innocent, but the onlookers seem out for blood. The crowd bellows, decide, decide, decide. Add regret to your deck and obtain 2 random relics. Or add shame to your deck and upgrade 2 cards. You know I love relics, bro. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. This seems like something I can get rid of, either by discarding or maybe in the next shop. I'll take 2 relics for sure. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of combat. Love it. Love that. Battle-worn dummy. As you approach, it begins to rumble and fizzle and lights up brilliantly. Bzzzt, time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After the terrifying message, the dummy carefully reads out detailed instructions. What do you choose? Fight a 75 HP dummy and procure 1 random potion. Fight a 300 HP dummy and obtain a random relic. I don't care, brother. It's a dummy. Is it going to hurt me? It's just a dummy. Oh, you have 3 turns. Well, that makes sense. Okay. I'm not going to kill this guy. There's no way I can deal 300 damage in fucking 3 turns, bro. That's not happening. Shadow Step my curse away. I mean, maybe with double damage on my cards here, I can make something happen. Draw a card, neutralize, footwork, dagger throw, and then hunt. I'd have to deal 200 damage in this 1 turn. I just don't think so, man. I just don't think it's gonna happen for me. Let's backflip, slice you, precise you, haze you, and that's it. GG. Alright, I gave it a try. You are weak. Humiliation has been administered. The dummy is silent for a moment. Choose a lower setting next time. Have a nice day. I will. I will. I healed up. Whenever you rest, heal an additional. Upon pickup, raise HP by 7. Heal. The end of your turn with at least 10 block. Deal 6 damage to a random enemy. No. No. Let's get rid of that curse. Because I do not want it. Gain 5 strength. Gain 2 dex. Deal 12 damage. Retain your hand. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I'm fighting the test subject, which I don't know anything about. I could take another footwork, but I just need more energy, brother. I guess I could. I mean, look, am I going to hit another shot? Probably not. So it behooves me to just take some extra HP. Makes my my heals better later as well. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I did not get what I would hope to get. You look like you're going to deal the most damage to me, my man. So let's start with you. Get double damage on the next time, and I have my pen nib ready. I would love a, whatever that card is that does damage. Never mind. This doesn't make any fucking sense. What's going on with this? Oh, they're hexed at ethereal. This must be like placeholder scribble or something. Deal 20 damage. Sure. I'm a little afraid right now, if I'm being honest. But I guess this isn't an elite combat, so it makes sense that it's difficult. Dampen. All your cards are downgraded? Excuse me? Draw me 2. Deal 20 damage. Perfect. Gain some block. That didn't kill? Oh, but it's gonna because I have thorns. That's fine. And then I'll start chipping away at you, because you're already a little low, and then I will take more block. my throat is getting a little hoarse. I feel like even when I streamed, I didn't talk this much. It's a different beast making a YouTube video. Who knew? Draw a card. Dude, no, we're fine. We're fine. Gain 5 block if it's a skill. It is a skill. Let's metamorphosize. Beautiful. I need 10 more block, which I have. And then I will deal 9 damage to you. Discard Flick Flack, which I didn't even know I had. I must have gotten that from the ethereal, from the metamorphosis butterfly. 35! Are you crazy? Sorry. It's just, you know, it's just what's going on right now. It is a real shame that I do not have the card that discards all this shit. Real shame. So what do I do? I mean, you're going to hit me for 35. There's nothing I can do about it. So I might as well just blur, dagger spray, murder, and haze? Like, what else is there to do? Okay, you're at 4. It's just a punch to the gut there. Okay, I like that. You are not going to die of poison, so I will hit you there. I'll get my dexterity. And then I'll level up my goopy block. And then I should be able to kill you on the next turn. I feel decently confident. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of a tricky fight, but nothing too crazy. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Not bad. Draw a card, discard a card. Hard to pass up. Cycle through my deck. Give me a good relic here, please. Extra strength is certainly good. And then I do need to heal here because I do have to fight another elite after this. As we approach the final boss. I'm going to say that this guy's probably out. I'm probably not going to fight that. But we'll see. Okay, big fan of Mecha Knight here. A little goblin in a little suit. And this is more of what I was hoping to see here. So we'll start with a backstab. What's your damage here, guy? Negates 3 debuffs? Sure. I got no problem with that whatsoever. Go ahead and do this and discard a haze, which, so is this gonna only apply 1 poison, or is it gonna apply no poison? Find out right now. No poison. Okay. That's fine. You're gonna hit me for 25, which I don't love. But I can mitigate that to a degree. I think this is the turn where I play the energy potion. I really don't want to take any damage. So I think we footwork. And then we pounce. And then we defend. We energy pot. We defend again. I am going to take a little bit of damage, but what can you do? Okay, 74 damage on my first turn's not bad, certainly. You're going to give me 4 status cards. I actually don't mind that too much. I want to draw some more attacks if I can. Didn't. This only applies for this turn, so I might as well do this. I would love to play more footwork, but I think the actual move here is to play Metamorphosis to get some more cards, some more good cards in my deck. And you're going to give me some burns. If this is in your hand at the end of turn, take 2 damage. I was hoping to get Shadow Step, and that's exactly what happened. Beautiful. Discard. Alright. Poison did not apply, but that's okay. 40? Bro! Deal 32 damage, draw 2 cards next turn. Escape plan. Draw 1 card if you draw a skill, gain 5 block. Draw a card, discard a card. I think it's gonna be... Damn, dude, these are all worth playing. I think it's going to be this. I don't need just 7 block right now. What I do need is 12 block. And then I will play the free dagger throw. The hunt is not what I need. 32 damage, 30 damage. Okay, I'll draw some extra cards. I'm going to take a fat hit. Hopefully the extra cards will do me some good. I am on my pen nib. Get my untouchable. And then I'm going to play my whole hand. It's not a great hand, but sometimes you got to play the cards you're dealt. I've got my burns. I would love my Shadow Step, please. Shadow Step? No. That's fine. 15, 7. I'm going to take a little damage here. Oh, thank you for my Orichalcum, though. Only took 2. That's fine. You're going to buff yourself with some shield. I think I can do 22 damage in 1 turn. I feel decently confident. Okay, I should have used the hunt. I don't care. I got eager. Like Tyler, the Creator's album. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with additional energy is good. Another haze? I don't think so. Another slice? I'll take a strangle. I'm interested in this card. Oh, man. No more. No more, please. Give your boy a break. Do I have anything that wants to be discarded? I don't think so. Let's do this. Because Pen Nib is not up. And now it will be. Is that correct? Yes. Do it. Deals 12. Deals 7. 10 to all. Deal 12. Gain 10 block. Blur. Oh! It's a puzzle, this game. Ultimate Strike, Strangle. I played that in the wrong order. I do not care. I do not. Deal 22 damage, cost 1 less for each skill played this turn. I don't think so. I'll take the dagger throw, though. Slimed Berserker. No Shadow Step. I will do this. Hit ya. And honestly, I might play a haze, which I don't love doing, but kind of nothing better to do at the moment. You're gonna hit me with a bunch of slime cards, is that right? That's fine. It's not a huge problem. Weaken you. Okay, so I already block everything I need to block, which is good news. And then I can just play all this? No, I have to skip one of them. I'll do the stupid Shiv thing. I should have never taken that card, man. What a waste. And now I'm going to start drawing all my slimes, huh? Or did they go in your discard first? Okay, that's good. Why is this 0? Could not tell you. Pardon me. I'll get some more poison going. You're going to debuff me and buff yourself. That's fine. I'll play 1 just to keep stacking the defense on those. I should be okay for this fight, I think. 33. Got my Shadow Step on. Got both of my Shadow Steps. Oh my god, I'm going to take so much damage. I can't even play my Shadow Step. This is bad. This is pretty rough. Deal 8 damage, apply 1 vuln. Slice. Blur, dash. I should have used footwork. And now I'm just going to get slimed up, bro. I'm going to get slimed to high hell. Choose a card to discard. The Shiv. Choose. Okay. Whenever you play a card, the enemy loses 2 HP. So hit you. Play a card. Backflip. Dagger throw. Ricochet. Slice. Okay. We got there. We got there. Don't I have something about, like, the boss or when I get to a fire or something? I don't know. Fortifier. Triple your block. Oh. Well, I have to take that. I will take another backflip all day. I can't. I just can't. I would like to win the run if I can. It's such a long run, bro. Frog Night. Me and the homies getting together for Frog Night. What's your thing here? Oh, you've just got plating? Okay. Let's start with a Strangle, because I'm into this card. Draw a card. Backstab. Dagger throw and get... No. Hold on. Because the haze is going to go away anyway. I should play... I need to block. It's non-negotiable. I do this. And then I Shadow Step. You're going to debuff me with Frail. Dude, I hate this card. Why did I take it? Okay, I'm going to take 1 damage. You're going to buff yourself. That's fine. Shiv. Slice for 28. Sheesh. 30. Apply 2 poison. I will hunt you down. Precise cut. Untouchable. Alright. We win. We win, and we're going into the final boss with 2 revive potions, which is nothing to sneeze at. Never mind. I got way ahead of myself. I have no attack cards. Brother. Triple your block. I have to do it. I don't want to waste my revive card. He had poison. Oh man. What am I doing? Oh god, that is the worst. You stupid fuck. Oh my god. All right. Oh man. That would have been such a good potion to have. I'm such an idiot, man. All right, here we go. Test subject number C8. You're going to hit me for 20. What do you got on you? Adaptable. When test subject C8 would be defeated, it revives even stronger. Okay, it's like the guy from the first game. Whenever you play a skill, it gains 2 strength. That's awful. That sucks. Okay. How are we going to do this? Methodically. So, we can get some haze on you. Slice you. Actually, this will be a good turn. Play my footwork, play my noxious. Do that. Do this. I don't care if you get 2 strength. I would rather take less damage overall. Damn, I was 2 off. That's fine. It's fine. He's down. This is perfect. I am simply going to do nothing but discard my hand. I can play my skill to get double damage. And now you're going to come back with, what, like 500 HP? 200. Painful stabs. Shuffle 1 wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Oh my god, it's still not done. Shit. But you don't have the skill thing anymore. That's good news. That is great news, actually. Get rid of the lowest one. I'll do my escape plan. Do my 10 block and get rid of haze. Prepare. Perfect. Footwork and dash. 1 off. That's fine. Okay, you're going to hit me for 30, which is fine. I can get around that actually quite easily. Because I can just do this. I can blur. I can defend. And then I can shadow step, which will give me 9 block. And you're going to hit me for 30. I'll still have 7 on the next turn. Okay. Perfect neutralized target. Backflip. Backflip. Murder's really good here. 7 times 4 is 28. I'm still fine, dude. Hitting me for 22. Escape plan. I mean, you're down. It's GG's for you. Shadow step. Get hit by poison. Alright, so now you're going to have 300 health and 3 heads. Nemesis. At the end of every other turn, gain intangible 1, which means I can't hit him. I can't apply weak. I can apply weak. It just means you only take 1 damage on each hit. That's fine. Wait, this is actually kind of awesome. Well, not really. Did I just waste my pen nib? That sucks. But at least I got some haze off. At least I don't have to use my bottle yet. 33 damage. Okay. Now would be a good time to metamorphosize, in theory. Yeah. Well, no, it's just not. I need block. Yes. Okay. 13 plus 12. So would I rather deal more damage or get more attacks that are free? I think more attacks that are free are probably worth my time here. If that's wrong, sue me. Masen. You're going to be intangible. You're not going to hit me. That sucks. That is really unfortunate. I would love to use my murder there. But I'll just discard you. I'm just going to throw some attacks at you because I can. No reason not to. What are you going to throw in there? Some burns? Are they going in my hand? No, they go in my discard. That's fine. Flick Flack and Ricochet. This might be where the first... Never mind. Deal 8 damage to all. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy multiple times. My cat's sleeping. Hit the Flick Flack. Hit the Shiv. Hit the Defend. Wow, literally the exact amount of block that I needed. Okay, now I think it's probably fucked. if I'm keeping it 100 with you. Backflip. Backflip. Hold up, maybe not. Oh, you're fucking immune. Whatever. Gain 14 block, gain 12 block. 14, 38 is not enough. So I might as well just do some extra damage, right? You're intangible. God damn it. All right, that's 1 potion down. But honestly, we're in a good spot. And you're not intangible, and I have my murder. I can't get the nib up, unfortunately. But still. I need to look at my shit. I got an extra energy. Okay, and now you're intangible, which is fine. Shadow Step is great. Great news for me. Let's do this. Weaken you. Pounce, strike, Shadow Step. You're going to hit me for 30. I'm going to live. I lived, bitch. And we are 2 for 2. Imagine I go undefeated in Slay the Spire 2. Oh, man. Feels good. Feels good. Not even an introduction. It's because you're silent. They don't introduce themselves. Victory. You have dealt 1240 damage to the Architect. You have dealt... I dealt the exact same amount of damage I dealt last time. Floors climbed 48. Elites killed 7. Gold gained 861. Well fed 26. Epoch unlocked. I'm 8 short. I can't... This is some bullshit, man. All right. Chapter 2, Scribbles. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. They roam the lands in this time of simple, gleeful violence. Countless ways to kill, to feed, and proliferate are suggested. Colonies, hives, groups, and schools ebb and flow into the nooks and crannies of Prion. The following relics appear in future runs. Unsettling Lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. Intimidating Helmet. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. Does not seem very good. Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. That seems extremely good. Sweet. Be Act 3 with the Silent. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the Silent always fall. Following potions will appear in future runs. Apply 6 poison. Gain 1 intangible. Add 3 upgraded shivs to your hand. Love it. The Silent hungers for a greater challenge. Ascensions are now available when starting a run. Sweet. Be Act 1 with the Silent. I love the placeholder art, man. It even says it there. The other sisters judge the 4th one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The Silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There is always bigger prey. The following cards will appear in future runs. Snakebite. Retain. Apply 7 poison. That's pretty good. Retain. You hold it. Bubble. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. And then Accelerant. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. Sweet. Good poison build brewing there. Play a run with the Silent to reveal this. The Regent. Oh, shit. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down on the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anomalous planet detected. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire. Onwards. Unlock the Regent as a playable character. Exciting. Wow, there's so much stuff to unlock in here, dude. Be Act 2 with the Silent. A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the Silent's veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurled into the ocean, but the blight has no cure. She will die soon. Tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your run, gain 3 block. Wow, that would have been good to have. Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage to you rather than 25. And Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card during your run, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. Also would have been good. And that's it. Wow. Nothing for Act 3 with the Silent, huh? Guess not. Wow, there's like a lot of content here. A lot of stuff to unlock. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Slay the Spire 1 came out 10 years ago, so. Or 9 years ago, whatever. Wow, okay. 2 for 2, baby. Thanks for watching. If you somehow made it all the way through to the end of this video, I really appreciate you watching an hour and a half of me playing Slay the Spire 2. I'm having fun. And I know I said this at the end of the last one, but obviously I'm recording this earlier. So if you enjoyed, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know. You know, we'll see when this goes up. I don't think I can do daily uploads. We'll see if I record more today. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace out.